It's another beautiful episode of Sport Matters. Remember, Sport Matters is a podcast sports show with special focus on football, basketball, and boxing. Get ready for an exciting show.
And be sure to join the conversation on our socials. Yes, it is Sportings_ on Facebook and Instagram. It is Sportings, and on YouTube it is Sport Matters. Make sure you like, comment, turn on post notification, and do not forget to share to family, friends, and loved ones, and all sport lovers all over the world. Yes, we're starting this show on a good note, maybe good, maybe negative for some people, but it's all about talking about a certain player. The number 24 of Chelsea is the current captain, but he hasn't been available to wear the captain armband. This guy came into the frame really good. Outstanding. He's got a very good defensive skill, attacking prowess. He could score, he could assist, and he could defend really well. There was so much hopes for this guy. People touted him to be the next one of the next right backs, or the best right backs in the generation of English football for many years. But hey, something has really stopped him from harnessing that potential and living up to the every hype and potential that he has. And that's none other than Reece James, the captain of Chelsea Football Club, who has sustained yet again another hamstring injury. And the question is, should he start considering calling the quits, or should he continue to push his body? I'm starting with you, Tom.
I'm sorry, it's going to be, I think I'll sound a little bit harsh, but I would, from my own thought or opinion, I would say he should just call it quits and then focus on something else. He could start up his coaching badge.
Honestly,
he could become one of the academy coaches. He could become at a point in future head coach. But for right now, it's sad.
It doesn't look good.
In contact sports is inevitable,
Absolutely.
as we always say.
Absolutely.
But for a player that for every minute he feels like he's
you're not even sure whether he plays or
not. When he came back from the long layoff, the new boss, Enzo Maresca, was like, we're going to protect him. We're going to manage his game time. He's definitely going to play once in a week. They started all of that, but Reece James is injured yet again. And for me, it's straight. My dear, just you can end it now. We've seen so many guys. Brendan Rodgers, he retired at the age of 20. I'm saying
so many
Jack
top coaches.
Jack Wilshere too is one of the
tried to push himself, or he tried to push himself and all of that.
Jack Wilshere tried to push himself, but the injury still didn't let him do it. And then the fact that I understand that this guy's dream is they want to be professional footballers and everything, but we all know that not all players will achieve that to the 39-year-old, the 40 years old, and what have you. But for Reece James, he's getting too much.
And the funny thing is, like like you said, he should start considering calling it quits, because it will get to a point that all of these things will affect the body, and hamstring injury is as an injury that you can't avoid if you are an injury prone player, or if you are prone to hamstring injuries.
The funny thing about Reece James is that they said, okay, do the surgery.
That was a conversation from like 2 years ago, 3 years.
Take your time, take 6 months out, 5 months, just do the surgery and get done. He's done the surgery.
He did the surgery, and he was out for about 5-6 months.
It's sad.
He's come back.
It's really sad.
You could even see, like, when he plays, it's always like as if the thing is playing like a psychological game on him. Like, don't run too much. You see, he's very calm. He doesn't do all of those sprinting that he would usually do.
He needs a run of games.
He
needs like 5, 10, 15 consecutive games to say, oh yes, I'm back to my full fit.
Now the question is,
he's not even having it.
The question is, when did he sustain this injury? Enzo Maresca, when Reece James came back, he said, look, you're going to be playing one game in a week.
Yes,
with the
that was the plan.
With the loads of games, the Premier League, Conference League for Chelsea, there was Carabao at some point, and the like. He said you play one game in a week, and that's what he has been playing. Now there was an international break, and boom,
it was
hamstring injury.
Where did he get it from?
And you could see it from his message, the message that he dropped on Instagram.
He's
not going to be back anytime soon.
He's not looking.
He was talking about, this is a challenge. We'll see you, and he also wished them a Merry Christmas or a Happy New Year.
So probably he's saying, you're not going to see me on the socials anymore, because trust me, you can get guys like us, saying, I wish you all the best, quick recovery, but there are a lot of guys out there bashing him, saying so many crazy things to him. And for Reece James, he doesn't need all of that. He needs good people around him, his family, people saying words to him like, okay, get well soon, come back stronger. He doesn't need people bashing him, and he would definitely get a few of that, few bashing from the socials. So it's okay if you step aside from it.
That's the best thing you can do, to just step out, and try to figure out yourself and all of that. But this is the body we're talking about. How long can he continue to push himself? Personally, I'm not of the opinion that he should retire.
All right.
I'm of the opinion that he should
keep
continue
going.
to push himself. But he should take adequate, treatment. I know these guys, they have the top tiers, director, consultant, and all that. Sorry, doctors and consultants and all of that. But it's going to be an interesting one to see. For Reece James, and we're going to throw it out open to you guys, to drop your thoughts on this situation. Do you think Reece James should retire, or should start considering retiring, or you think he should push himself even further? But that's all we can take on Reece James and this situation. We move to the next one. The basketball is on, NBA. When we speak about basketball, the first thing that comes to mind is United States of America.
That's the home of basketball. No disrespect to the Spanish league. We see Real Madrid, and Florentino Perez trying to,
No, of course they do.
They do really well and all of that. But hey, the noise and the hype is in America.
That, there's FIBA, that kind of like embodies all of those things. All of it, and it tries to push, the European basketball.
Yes.
Hey, we're talking about the National Basketball Association. NBA is on. The Western and the Eastern Conference has been, eating up really good. Players have brought in the spice. Everything, the crowd has been great.
Everything
as always. The manager is doing really well. We're talking about Kenny at Cavs. We're talking about Mazzulla of Boston Celtics. We're talking about JJ Redick of Lakers, who nobody expected to have this kind of start. But I'm kicking off with you for the Western.
I'm Team West.
Team West. Okay, I'm taking up Team East today. So Team West. Can you give me your top three and just tell me what has impressed you so far in the Western Conference? Okay,
it's top three. I just want to say it straight from my heart. I'll give it to what's it called? Golden State Warriors. I'll put them out there.
As the number one seed?
No. Okay. I'm just random three.
Oh, okay. Random three. I was thinking I could do first seed, second seed, and third seed.
Okay, so you give me some time. Okay. I will be back on this, and then I'll be able to give you my seed. But right now, I just want to pick them randomly in no particular order. That's why I say from my heart. So they'll be slightly some bias, So I would like to see Golden State Warriors there. Yeah. I would like to see OKC there, and this one might not go well or go down well, but Los Angeles Lakers, I would like to see you guys in the top three.
Top three. In the West. Wow, so that means you're dropping, Denver Nuggets,
Minnesota Timberwolves. I put them out. Dallas Mavericks. I put them out. That's why I said it's from my heart, right? So there's gonna be a lot of bias from me, but hey. And in no particular order for me, Team West, Golden State Warriors, OKC, I love them, and Lakers, that's my team. So for sure.
Yeah, that's really great. For us representing Team East, I would definitely give the number one seed to Cleveland Cavaliers. How they started the season, 15-0, yes, until Boston Celtics defeated them in the NBA Cup. That was really great. And
should we count out? Should we like?
Just me.
I feel like we should
personally, I wouldn't want to count that, but all of the NBA and all of that, they counted it. They are 15-1. They counted it as a loss.
When they were on 15, did they count did they play cup?
Yeah, they played NBA Cup. They won.
They counted their.
It was part of it. It was part of it.
So it works.
And it was all together. The team who holds the longest streak in the NBA, that was Golden State Warriors 2016. Then there was nothing like cup. So it was just the league. It was just the league. So it was easy to say 24. And all of that. But hey, Cleveland really started well. And for Coach Kenny, the coach of Cleveland,
it's done well.
He was at Golden State Warriors as an assistant manager for about 4 years or thereabouts. After that, he was also at Brooklyn Nets for some time. Then he went to France, and he was part of their coaching crew at the Olympic. But for me, I'm going to give Cleveland Cavaliers. I think this form is going to be sustainable, and I think they'll go all the way to the 82nd game and finish as the number one seed in the Eastern. And for sure, Boston Celtics
will be back at it.
Yes, definitely. Boston Celtics would, they're about 15-2 or 15-3 now, 15 wins and 3 losses or 2 losses. That's quite impressive. I know for sure they will make an intentional defense of their NBA championship for sure. So I think they will be second seeded in the East. And for third, I'm giving that to New York Knicks. Wow.
Okay. Yes.
The addition of KAT, Karl Anthony Towns, has been really great. With Brook Larson and all of that, they have a massive team. Michael Bridges and all of that. That's really good. So I think top 3 for me in the Eastern Conference. I will give that to Cleveland, Boston Celtics, and New York Knicks.
So for me, if you do like a comparison and match them to the East will smash the West
as it stands
in terms of form and everything. So that your top 3 is top. But now let's get straight back to football, and we continue with our trend as we started a few weeks ago, where we would match up 2 teams and combine their XI together, their starting 11 together.
We'll trade open for you guys to weigh in on it too.
And this week we've decided to go with Inter Milan and Napoli. Inzaghi and Conte. We match up the 2 teams, and then we'll pick up our best 11 and then we give it out to you guys to also decide your starting or your best starting 11 from both teams. And we start off with Inter Milan and Napoli. Who takes the number one, the goalkeeping?
Definitely Jan Zoma. I mean, he's a fantastic shot stopper. He's got brilliant saves, and the title winning triumph last year, he was very, very powerful. So I'm definitely giving that goalkeeping position to Jan Zoma.
Yes, quickly before we proceed or before we go further, are we going? What's the shape of our system?
Let's do 4-3-3.
Not 3. You don't want the 3-5-2.
So we can accommodate the players.
Okay, let's stick with our principle. 4-3-3. So yes.
But I mean, you guys out there, you can give us your own opinion with the formation, with the system, however you want it. But yeah, we'll go with 4-3-3.
As we started with 4-3-3, we continue with that. As a coach, you need to own up to your principle and your identity. So that's what we're trying to do. So Jan Zoma, right back. Who takes it? So we're looking at Dumfries and
Di Lorenzo. I'll give it to Di Lorenzo. I think he edges out with experience. I mean, I look at when they won the league then, he was very important. It reminds me of Carvajal, kind of,
Yes.
Where they don't need to be the main man, but
they do a lot, and they are leaders too.
Yeah.
Right back, Di Lorenzo. So let's switch to the other flank. That's the left back position, and it's definitely Di Marco versus Oliver.
I mean, it's easy. It's easy. It's a one-way traffic here.
Yes, it's clear. Di Marco, technical,
like
amazing.
The first that comes to mind when I watch him play is.
Do you see the way he strikes the ball?
He hits it with precision.
My God.
Yeah, he's a very good left back.
Easy, Di Marco. You take that spot. Now let's move to the 5 and 6. The centre back position, and then let's do Romani versus Bisek.
So if I think on here we'll have to go with potential.
Okay.
Yes, and Bisek.
But it has to be Bisek.
It has to be Bisek because that guy is solid. I mean, he's just coming. This is I think the second year or so. But he signed a new deal, obviously. But that guy is rock solid, and we have to give it to him. Trust me.
We'll give it to him.
Bisek will take that right-sided centre defense.
And the left side, who takes it? Like we don't even need to, like what we did last week with one of the players. We don't need to pair him up. It's just Bastoni. Bastoni takes that up.
Bastoni. Wow. So let me give you guys the the rundown for the back line. In goal we have Jan Zoma. In right back we have Di Lorenzo. 5 and 6 we have Jan Bisek and also Bastoni. That's all Inter Milan defense. And then left back we've got Di Marco.
Yes, Inter Milan dominated that back line from the goalkeeper and then the back four. So
let's see. Let's move up higher. So in midfield, starting with number 6. Who gets it for you? Lobotka or Çalhanoğlu?
Yeah, Çalhanoğlu now he started as an attacking midfielder, at Bayer Leverkusen, always striking the long balls.
At AC Milan.
And this is when he came to Inter, I think he had to realize that I am one of the experienced players here, and he plays number 6 position well. So for me, let's give it to Çalhanoğlu.
Çalhanoğlu definitely gets a nod in the number 6 and in the right side of the midfield. Who are we going there?
Barella. There's Barella versus McTominay.
I think Barella.
Barella takes it.
Barella should definitely get that. Wow, he's looking like an all Inter Milan.
Yeah, Inter would definitely dominate this one. But let's see.
Let's see the other side. So we have Zombo, Agisa, or Eric Mkhitaryan.
Let's give it to us. What's it called?
Finally, Napoli get that. Finally. So let's go up higher to the front 3. So we're starting with the left side of the forward position, and that's Kivishka, Kvaratskhelia, or Marcus Thuram.
No, it would not even let us even.
It's one man.
Yes, Kvaratskhelia. He takes it ahead of Thuram, ahead of anyone you pair him on.
And the good thing is that, or the interesting thing is that Marcus Thuram played as a left winger, right winger, and forward at Mönchengladbach.
Yes.
He's come into Inter Milan and he's paired
as the two the two strikers. Yeah.
Either Correa or Martinez. So that's really great. So let's go right side. We have Politano or.
Let's figure out the player, Politano or.
It is very difficult with the Inter Milan because they go with 2 up top and all of that. So let's go with maybe
Politano and maybe Correa.
Politano takes it for sure. Interesting one for Napoli. Getting the
I think I always knew Napoli would dominate the forward line.
Yes, but let's see the final.
Inter plays. I don't think they play a winger, but we have to just fix them in our team. So
imagine if we had gone with a 3-5-2 system, now we won't be able to
fixing wingers
and all of that. So the number 9, Lautaro Martinez or Romelu Lukaku, the bull. Remember these two guys. Were partners.
They used to be partners at Inter.
Wow.
They won the Scudetto
electric
together.
Partners, like electrifying. I think for all that has been in the Italian Serie A.
Lautaro.
It has to be Lautaro.
It has to be Lautaro.
Last season,
It has to be
scored
Lautaro.
enough goals.
Won the World Cup too.
Scored
won
the final
the
in the Copa America.
Won the Copa America. He keeps scoring.
Yes.
So Lautaro takes it for me. For us.
I say that you give them the rundown of
Goalkeeper Jan Zoma, right back Di Lorenzo, left back Di Marco, 5 and 6, Bisek and Bastoni, both Inter Milan players. The midfield position we have Cianolu, we have Barella, we have Anguissa. Forward line Cavaschella, Lautaro Martinez, and Matteo Politano.
You've seen our combined Inter Milan and Napoli. We want to see yours. Remember, on Facebook it is Sportings_. On Instagram it is Sportings, and on YouTube it is Sport Matters. Make sure to drop your comment, like, share, subscribe, and do not forget to turn on post notification. Until we come your way again, stay safe.